5 misconceptions about being chronically ill. Misconception number 1. If you look good, you must be feeling great. There have been so many times where someone will compliment me and say, "You are looking so good." But then they add on, "So you must be feeling good," or "You must be feeling better." And I appreciate what they're saying. Complimenting me on my looks, that's great. I will take that as a compliment and say thank you. But because I look good on the outside doesn't mean that I feel good on the inside. How I look on the outside doesn't always reflect how I feel on the inside. And chances are, if you're seeing me outside of my house, you're seeing me on a really good day. But it doesn't mean that all of my symptoms are gone. Misconception number 2. If I'm having a good time, I must be feeling good. This goes right along with the first misconception. Just because I'm having a good time doesn't mean that all my symptoms are gone. Doesn't mean that I feel good. It just means that I've learned to put up with my symptoms so that I can live a fulfilling life. There's a lot we have to put up with. There's a lot we have to learn to put up with, and it's hard work. It's really hard to ignore the nausea, fight through the fatigue, steady yourself when you're just spinning in your head because you're so dizzy. Try and ignore the pain that's like radiating throughout your body. It's hard, but we have to do it if we want to have fun and we want to be happy and enjoy ourselves. We just have to. So because we're having fun, doesn't mean that we're not dealing with a lot on the inside physically. Misconception number 3. Doing stress reduction techniques like meditation or prayer is a cure for chronic illness. No. Misconception number 4. That I'm lucky that I get to stay home all day and that I have so much free time. I don't ever understand this one because I think that healthy people, when they say something like this, they're not thinking it like staying home and feeling sick all day, staying home and feeling miserable all day. They think of it like they would, staying home and feeling good, being able to get stuff done or have fun or do whatever you want because your body is able to. While a chronically ill person isn't able to do that. When they're stuck at home all day, it's because they're too sick to get out and do anything else. It's because they're feeling too miserable, in too much pain, too sick to their stomach, too fatigued, whatever it may be. It's because they physically can't get out and do what they want to do. They have to stay home all day. That doesn't make someone lucky. Misconception number 5. Being able to do something once means that I should always be able to do that. A couple weeks ago, I got to go hang out at Starbucks for a few hours with some of my closest and oldest friends, and we had a really great time. But I don't ever get to do that. And it's because the very next day, I literally spent all day in bed, sleeping and resting and feeling miserable. I was in so much pain and I felt so sick because I had used up all of my energy the day before. Those few hours that I spent with those friends, I used up all my energy, and the next day I paid for it. It was worth it, but there's no way that I'd be able to do that every day, or every other day, or even weekly. That's something that is rare and it's special, but just because I was able to do it that one time doesn't mean that I'm always able to do that. These are just 5 misconceptions about being chronically ill. There's a link below to an article with more and more in depth. If you're interested, check it out. And if you want, comment and leave some misconceptions that you have to deal with. And see you in the next video. Bye guys.